good, motivators?
It's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it, and you will own it.
I've been having something on my mind for a long time, but more recently, just because it's been popping up more. I do videos that a lot of situations, a lot of stories that are going on either in my life or other people's life that are in my life have been coming up, so I feel the need to talk about it.
Dang it, Zio's waking up and I was trying not to record when he was awake.
But
What's up, Zio?
so we're gonna talk about jealousy, and I know I've talked about it before, but I talked more around myself, my personal experience, not too in detail because y'all don't even know that. Today, I just want to know your guys' views on jealousy. Good or bad? Toxic? Is it healthy? What do you think about jealousy or jealous people or your jealousy? During this video, comment down below your guys' responses to these responses, and let me know what you guys think, because I do want to make another video about what you guys think of what the people have said. We all have different opinions, so disclaimer, please do not get triggered by anything that is said in this video. It's just based on opinion. That's how people view jealousy. That is their outlook on this situation, this topic. Not drag anybody, not feel like anybody is coming at you, or if just don't be so sensitive. Just come here to this video, even my channel, with an open mind, just to get other views of different things in life. Before we get into this video though, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we make a video. And of course, comment your guys' thoughts and opinions. Like this video so you guys can get more topics like this, and I'm gonna have special guests every now and then. You guys can hear other people's views, not just mine. Just like this, I'm having special guests, but through social media. I want to tell you guys what Wikipedia, the definition of jealousy on the internet, all right? Jealousy
is an emotion referring to the negative thoughts and feelings of insecurity, fear, anxiety over an anticipated loss of something of great personal value, particularly in reference to a human connection.
So you could feel jealousy within a relationship, any type of relationship, as friendship, familyship, whatever you want to say, your kids, family.
Are you said that right?
Yeah, you get it. I just have a few people's opinions, of course. Monogamous and polyamorous people have both answered me. Everyone feels it. Jealousy is everywhere. Like it said here, it's just insecurity, fear. It's a natural emotion, so it's not bad to feel jealous. At the same time, hold up, okay? My view will be coming at the end, so I need to stop right there. One of my best friends said, because I was telling her that I was thinking about making a video about this, her opinion is this, because she is also polyamorous. She's never been in a polyamorous relationship, but she knows she's polyamorous because she's felt love and intimate with one or more than one person at a time. That's how she knows she's polyamorous. This is her view, she said,
I hate that people think jealousy is a sign of love. I could literally debate on that all day. It's just not true. Most monogamous people think there's only one way to love, and if you love differently, it's not really love, which is so closed-minded and annoying.
what do you guys think about that? Pause this video and comment down below what you guys think about opinion number 1. One of my Snapchat friends, Marissa, she said, which is this person number 2, guys,
said to make someone who loves you jealous is one of the most disgusting things an individual can do.
Real quick, guys, I'm sorry if you guys hear a lisp. I just got my tongue pierced, the snake eye piercing, so I'm still trying to talk with it. Anyways,
to make someone feel like they're not enough because they're attracted to someone else is gross to me. If someone ever tried to make me feel jealous of another woman, I'd leave his or her ASS.
Because she is also a bisexual, hers can go both ways.
I only want one person who has eyes and everything just for me. It's just gross to F with someone's head and heart, getting other unnecessary people who shouldn't be involved, therefore most likely damaging one person and leaving them with trauma because of the F games from the one who thinks it's okay to make your partner feel a feeling they shouldn't feel from someone their soul trusts. But that's just me.
She said, comment down below what you guys think about that view. So this is from a man that we have in our poly chat. This is his view on jealousy. He says, so this is number 3, okay guys? Person number 3.
Jealousy is healthy. It's a natural response, and understanding jealousy tells you a lot about yourself. and the needs of your partner. Why and when you feel jealous is one of the most important things to understand if you want to be in a successful poly life. To explain further, jealousy is healthy when it does not involve ownership over your partner. Being jealous because your partner is having fun or being affectionate with their partners is not a positive form of jealousy, as it is rooted in insecurity.
Which Wikipedia said that also.
A positive form of jealousy does not exist that to guide you and your partners to identify what is acceptable. For instance, I don't feel jealousy when my partners are affectionate with each other without me, but I would feel super jealous about them going out to eat at my favorite restaurant without me. I don't need to be a part of their romantic relationship in every way and at all times, but I definitely don't like the feeling of being left out of fun activities, if that makes sense.
Yes, that makes sense. Which in the poly community or vocabulary, that's called FOMO, and it's just like the fear of missing out. Like here's jealousy, and we have like put it in groups. Could understand that. I think I would feel the same way. Because you guys, like for me personally, I don't feel like I'm that much of a jealous person. I used to be, but I have overcame a lot of things. But wait, there's more. Stay tuned to this video because we're still gonna say my opinion at the end. So this is person number 4. He is also another poly man. I haven't read all of these, so that's why I'm like reacting little by little at the same time. He says,
a lot of people think the right response to jealousy is to suppress it. That doesn't work because it just resurfaces as anger or resentment in other parts of life. Instead of ignoring jealousy, I think a good approach to do is to interrogate it and then explicitly communicate your jealousy to the people it might affect. Interrogating it, for me, means asking, why am I feeling this way? Kinds of questions. The answer usually seems to be about the fears that are leading me to get possessive. Communicating it for me looks like telling the people involved what behaviors triggered my jealous feelings, and admitting to them that my feelings are based in fears about XYZ. Communicating your jealous feelings and fears to partners is good because it helps them recognize why you might act a little distant or salty. It also gives your partners an opportunity to respond to any sorts of jealous feeling with reassurance and support rather than frustration and more conflict. Sometimes you gotta be explicit when asking your partners to give you whatever you need. That will help relax your fears, though you can't express them or expect them to know what you need.
that is some good information, boy. You gave out some good tips. So if anybody is dealing with jealousy, listen to this guy. So here's one of my poly friends. I think part of the reason why a lot of poly people responded to this is because in the polyamorous community, polyamorous lifestyle, we experience jealousy very frequently. Obviously, because there's not just one person, there's more. And I guess in the monogamous lifestyle, you have to worry about the world regardless. So you guys tell me. This is the 5th person? She says,
jealousy is an insecurity. I've never felt jealousy in my entire life. However, I do know that it happens when people are insecure. Jealousy has never been natural for me. I've always liked sharing, and I've always been secure in who I am as a person, even when life threw curveballs. So I can't really speak on jealousy, so I'm not really helpful. I'm a weirdo, I suppose. Jealousy just isn't natural to me at all. I've been cheated on plenty of times, but I've never had that feeling.
So there's some people like her that just don't deal with it. So hey girl, that's awesome. A lot of us probably wish that we were on the same boat as you. Okay, so here's another. He said,
I personally am not a jealous man. When in the right state of mind, there was a time in my marriage where I was jealous.
Same bro, same.
But that was during my time of insecurity, and when the marriage was on its way downhill. So in my perspective and experience, jealousy is not a positive factor.
Wait, hold on, Chapis, hold on. We gotta say my opinion in a minute. So this is somebody else, another female. This is her response. She said,
we are in love, why jealousy? At the beginning, it's more of acceptance, and later on, it becomes normal that we are all in this together.
Okay, so she's polyamorous. She is in polygamy, which means 2 men, 1 female. Hey, don't go straight to judging, okay? I still want to hear your guys' opinions down below. So let me know what you guys think about anything, and I'll make another video. The reason why I've been wanting to make this video from a lot of situations before. Sometimes I think that, well, I can't really just say men. I think women do this too. Men and women, when they have a calm partner, they want them to be crazy. And one way to do it is through jealousy. They'll do things on purpose just to make the other person feel jealous. I personally think that is so wrong. I think it's toxic, and I think that's not fair to the other person. Why are you gonna want to make another person feel an ugly feeling? So I don't understand that. To me, I think that's a very I don't really get it. And the reason why I brought up toxic monogamy culture is because, like, in this post, there's one point that says that the normalization of jealousy is an indicator of love. Which, me personally, I don't think so. I do not agree with it because, okay, there's a word in the poly community that's called compersion. So compersion is literally the opposite of jealousy. It means you feel good, you feel joy, you feel love when two other people you care about are feeling that love between each other when you're not involved with it. Okay, so like this is them, this is me, right? And they're like, you know, being cutesy and affectionate and whatnot and like so romantic, and I'm over here just like, I have felt this. I feel this a lot, actually. It hasn't been so easy, I guess, in the past. Like in Wikipedia, it says jealousy is like an insecurity and just streaming from other emotions. So I have learned to overcome things within myself. There's a video that I posted, should be up here in the card, about jealousy and how I have overcame it. But going back to it being an indicator of love or showing a sign that you care, I think there's a very fine line for that. Because some people may be more possessive and territorial than being so like,
oh, this is just a natural reaction of jealousy.
Instead, they're like,
no, you can't do that because I'm jealous.
I mean, they'll never say they're jealous, but that's where those feelings are coming from, jealousy and insecurity. Personally, me, I know I might be crazy, but I kind of, so everybody has their own different opinions. So that's why I'm like wishy-washy with jealousy, I guess, because there's some things that I do feel cared for, and it sounds so crazy to even like say it, is when my significant others do tell, they never like tell me, but not in like in a controlling way, if that makes any sense. They're more like, well, if you want that kind of attention, if that's what you feel comfortable in, go for it. And I'm like, you're right, because I don't want that kind of attention, so I'm gonna change. Giving your partner a choice, not being controlling, like,
yeah, I don't want you to wear that, you're not wearing that outside.
Type thing. Sometimes that makes people want to do the opposite. Going back to like an indicator of care or love, sometimes I guess like that, when it's expressed differently, can be shown as an indicator of love. But most of the time, if someone is like being jealous because you look at somebody else, come on. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't stop you from being attracted to other people. People are still attractive. People don't just get ugly when you go into like a relationship. Just because you make that verbal commitment of being with somebody and only them doesn't mean that you're still not going to be attracted to other people. They're still going to be looking cute. They're still going to be looking pretty. They're still going to be attractive to you because that's human nature. To me, compersion is more validated of how much you care, because you're overcoming your feelings, your insecurities for the person that you love, so that your love can feel free. It's like one of my main mottos. And the reason why I'm polyamorous, because I don't want to feel caged in, and I want to feel free like a human should feel. You should love somebody so much that they feel free. I'll put the right quote right here somewhere. I've always thought this too before I even knew about polyamory. Me and my husband would talk about, if we ever had an attraction to somebody else, let's talk about it. That's where it really came up about us being polyamorous, because I was attracted to somebody else. That's how I had my first girlfriend, and I told him I liked her and he was cool with it. So hey, bada bing, bada boom. That's where it all started. Jealousy always happens, guys, and it just matters of how you deal with it. Do not suppress it, like that guy said. Do not suppress it, because that'll only build up inside. It is better if you come to terms with it, realize where it comes from, but within yourself, not blaming other people. Like, oh, I'm jealous because you did this, you did that. Instead, look within yourself and be like, you know what? There's no reason for me to be jealous because I am the only me. And that's what I always tell myself when I am in those low moments. Sometimes it's just me overthinking about stupid things. Nothing had even occurred, but I'm just thinking to myself. So always affirm yourself, reassure yourself, because you are the only you and you will boss, okay? Like, nobody ever could take your place. Maybe it can seem like somebody could take your place, but no, because you are the only you and there's nobody else out here in this world that can be you. See, I'm just getting so into it because jealousy is something that everyone always asks. Like, how can you do that? I'm jealous. I could never share my significant other. Or maybe if they do, even in some monogamous relationships, they're not fully, even though they're like a little poly, they don't know it yet. They have open communication now that they can talk about their attractions of other people. They just don't act on it. They don't behave on it. Being like that, just being so secure with yourself. Yes, we all have our down moments, like I said, even me. And I think to myself, overthinking can get you in a lot of trouble and assumptions. As long as you are secure within yourself and you learn from your own jealousy, you self-reflect a lot and just think about, like, why am I feeling this way? What caused me to feel this way? Like I said, don't blame other people. Think about what's within yourself. And remember all the talents that you have. Remember all the things that you bring to the table, and you will be golden. For sure, for sure. Comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions, and I will come back to you guys with another video. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you guys want other videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want more of this and about any different topic where I can ask many people on social media. We could come back to you guys on here. It's not a rough life. With jealousy too, it's not a rough life. It's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it.